So Kandi Burress, among many other celebrities, have been trying the weight loss drug Ozempic. You know, people like Oprah Winfrey have took it, and she lost a lot of weight on this particular drug. But when it comes to Kandi, she did not have that kind of response to Ozempic. And I want you to hear what happened to her when she took it.
Telling us that you also tried Ozempic for a hot second, Candy.
Yeah.
What did or didn't you like about it? What was that journey like for you?
So last year I tried it. It was a ton of girls that I had knew and seen. I mean, I think Marlo talked about it on our reunion that
Yeah.
year. And I saw so many people that were trying it and it was losing weight. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try this. And I didn't lose any weight. I didn't lose any weight. And everybody kept trying to say, oh, something must be wrong. Oh, you need a higher dosage. Oh, this, oh, that. And my doctor was like, I don't know what the problem is. I'm not seeing this in other people. But over time, I did have one or two other friends that were having that same thing. Like it didn't curb my appetite. I know some people's like, oh, I can't eat. Not me. I was eating appetizer, regular meal, and dessert. Okay. It didn't stop anything for me. So you can look at my timeline and see like from last summer to this summer, you saw I gained. I didn't lose anything. So I was like, it doesn't work for everybody. And it's okay. Like for the people, like the sad thing about it is when you see it work for other people and it doesn't work for you, it makes you depressed.
Now, as you heard that Kandi, she did not lose a pound taking Ozempic. Now, Ozempic is actually a diabetes medication, y'all. This is not a weight loss drug. That's just kind of like the side effect of it is to lose weight. So you have people taking a diabetic medication that's supposed to be for people with diabetes, and they're making the medicine be sold out because the people just want to do something for some weight loss. And when I saw that Ozempic first came out, and I saw all these celebrities just taking it's the new thing, and I'm like, man, something ain't right with this stuff, man. I said it just, and then so I started asking questions. I was like, what does that stuff actually do to you? Well, it prevents you from eating as much. You don't be as hungry. Okay, fine. How is that happening? Well, basically, when you eat food, it doesn't let you digest your food as fast, so it kind of extremely slow down your digestion. I'm like, so they have a medication that's slowing down your digestion? I say, for me, that don't even seem right. And the reason why it don't seem right is because we have natural functions that God created. It's a reason why we process food the way we process it, right? So I like, man, nah, I just, something like that, I couldn't even consider something like that. Of course, I'm talking about me, my opinion. I don't trust a lot of their medications on a good day because I've had my experience with other kind of medications and it put me in the hospital. Okay. So, and if you look at every kind of medication, read the side effects. Of course, talk to your doctor. Don't make decisions. Listen to me. But a lot of things have side effects to it that sometimes it's more side effect to it than freaking what helps you. So I'm like, you spending all this money on this particular drug. It's supposed to be for diabetes patients. That's number one. Number two, it said that people that get off of Ozempic, they gain the weight back and then some. So literally you have to stay on this medication for the rest of your life. Then there's no research about long-term effects to it. Listen, I remember so many weight loss craze. I remember when they had Fin. I remember when back in the day, Hydroxycut. I remember the ephedrine, all these different things that people were taking, and then down the line, it was messing people up. Because a lot of times, now I'm not talking about Ozempic or Mounjaro or nothing like that, because that's FDA approved. But all that other stuff that people have been taking for years is not regulated by the FDA. So people were taking that mess, and it was messing them off, in their health. And to the point they had to get lawsuits and all that. But, once you mess your health off, bruh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this, ladies and gentlemen. It's just like this. The best way to do it is just to get with a nutritionist, get with a personal trainer if you can. If you can't get with a personal trainer, man, find you a routine on YouTube or Facebook or something, and an app or something, and get in the gym, right? Get in there, say, hey, I'm gonna be in there 5, 6 days a week, prioritize with the cardio you're gonna do or whatever, and it's like this. You cut back eating so doggone much, you'll cut. Like, and I'm talking about myself for a minute. I wasn't liking where my weight was sitting at, right? So I changed some things I was doing, and within about well, now for going on 4 weeks, I done lost about over 20 pounds. Why? Because I changed some things up. I didn't go take a medication to do it. I'm doing everything naturally, the way you can do it. Because you know what? When you do stuff naturally, you don't need these people medication. You don't. Listen, doing things naturally, I don't have to worry about a side effect doing things naturally. You know what I'm saying? But that is the new craze now. And I'm just so curious to see how people are going to look when they get off of this stuff. Because either they can't get it or they're going to like binge. Because trust me, I tried all kind of things to get rid of weight myself over the years, just being transparent. I did juicing before. What happened with juicing? Yes, I lost the weight, but I also lost my muscle tone too. And I looked like I was freaking sick. Doing it this way, how I'm doing it, I'm lifting weights. I'm doing all that at the same time, doing my cardio and everything. So it's coming off naturally the right way, and I'm not losing my muscle tone or nothing. But it's just really going to take just changing your diet and just kind of backing off from the processed food, the sweets and stuff like that. Because Ozempic not going to save you, bro. Manjaro is not going to save you. I had a family member that was taking Ozempic, and Ozempic locked up their process. You're talking about the digestion of the food. She had a temporary paralysis of her digestive system where she couldn't process things, and it took about 5 days for that to go away. And she said she was in so much pain because, hey, you supposed to be processing food through your body. That's the way God made it. And when I heard that, or they talk about Ozempic face, how it sinks everything in on you and you don't look natural. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, talk to your doctor. Don't listen to me on that. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, I just don't, something about it I didn't trust. I can't be the only one. And Kandi was injecting that stuff into her, and it wasn't doing anything. She actually was gaining weight because, once again, it's not meant for someone who don't have diabetes. It's meant for people who have diabetes, okay? Let them people have their diabetic medication. Y'all get off the diabetes medication and let them people get their treatments, man. Y'all just doing it for vanity purposes. And that right there is not right. Because people who actually need that medication, they really do, they can't get it. Because y'all just want the quick fix. You can't get a quick fix, okay? Medications, surgery is not going to fix it all. Even the doctors will tell you about that. Even you get surgery, you still going to have to work out. You still watch what you eat. You can't go and eat the knife or whatever the case you're going to be, or medication, and think you're going to lose all kind of weight. It just, putting it out there, of course, we want all of us to be healthy. And definitely we want all of us to be healthy as much as possible so we can be here as long as we can, right? But you didn't gain it overnight and you didn't lose it overnight. That's the way it's going to work. You're just not going to lose it overnight. And that right there has helped me, in my process of what I'm doing. So like I said, just give me a couple of more months, you'll really see the difference.